Okay, so what we're doing, we made one video today, and now what we're doing is we're going to go get a massage. Massages are really cheap here in the Philippines. So I guess name of this one, the day of a massage day or whatever. So we're literally getting on the bike. This is the bike that we showed you in the previous video. So the thing is, you still got to have a helmet. So I let Maria get on first because she has to get on the back because the way we fixed it up, it's good, but it's still compact in the sense that the mask down on these things, I just didn't wear the sunglasses. We're just literally just going straight up the road. If it gets too dusty, we put down these head masks, these head blinders, because it's a two-piece, and plus you got these goggles wherever they're at, that type of thing. So if you want to do both of them, I guess you could do that. But me, I just kind of do this when we're local. Probably shouldn't have brought the sunglasses because now they're going to be exposed. But anyways, we're going to drop laundry off. So we're going to try to make this go. You may not hear me. Well, probably, in fact, I'll probably just have to end it here. Because if I don't, you probably won't hear me over the engine. So that being said, we'll probably pick it up. I'll probably do another one when we get to the laundromat, showing her. And then once we get to where we're going to get a massage, I'll introduce you to what we do there. Where we're at now, this is going to be right outside of our gate, and I'll show you. But this here is the neighborhood that we live behind. So all this is pretty poor. I mean, and that's literally where they live at. Then on this side, this is going to be where they bring their boats in. They go out at fishing at night, but you can see some tourist boats out there on that other side. That main one, if you can see it out there, that takes you to Bohol, if I'm right, if that's the right boat. But outside of that, the rest of these, like these guys are working on their boat. This is low tide. The tide comes up. It does get lower than this, but everybody comes out here and hangs out on the weekend because they ain't got no money. That's just the truth of it. But anyways, not to shoot them down, but I'm just being strictly 100 with you, so that way you can get what you're dealing with. But we don't really come over and hang out because because I'm white. It becomes a battle for her to keep everybody from, hey, you're whatever, all the questions they have, and her having to keep her guard up instead of relaxing too. So we try to go to places that are more secluded type of deal. But that's kind of what it is. But this goes all the way around the waterfront. It's supposed to have been a 4-lane road. I'm thinking this was the money the World Bank had gave this country, Philippines, for building this roadway. It was supposed to go all on the outside of the island, and I think they pulled it. So I don't know a lot about their political status, but that was one of the hearsay things that I got. But that being said, that's it. But we're going to move on, go drop the laundry off, and I'll give you a video of that and kind of show you what that looks like. So this right here is going to be a little wobbly because we have it on a mount on the bars. So I'm kind of going slower, but this is like the streets. Some of them, even though this ain't really a street, it's more like a back hood neighbor trail. It actually gets us around to where we need to get going. But these little bike things, if you can see it, that's going to be electric bike. So they use these to get around, and it obviously holds traffic up, slows us down. Even not, I mean, this is only 155 cc bike, so it's not like we're making super speed. But that's kind of what it looks like. There's a water tank right there. I'm assuming you can see that right there on the left. That's what they deliver water to people's homes with. And like these water stations, these are water stations. Like this is just one example of one. They fill people's water up. That's going to be for the drinking water. And this is the intersection. I hope you can hear this, but I'm going to keep it going because it's probably going to be one of the few ways you're going to get exposed to this if you really want to know what it's like. They sell foods and stuff on the side of the road, but you have to just take your time. There ain't no traffic law, ain't no blinkers, ain't none of that. They just jump out in front of you, and people are walking down the road, so you have to be defensive driving every second. You let your guard down. Even right now, this is kind of risky for me to be trying to do this at the same time. But where we're going to do the laundries at, it's going to be right up here on the left, so we'll pull in here, and I'll show you that portion, and then but they're obviously, see, he's across the line, he's got his blinker on, but what does it matter? You're not on the right side of the road. And this is later in the afternoon. This is around 4:30. So we'll kind of slow down and then we'll squeeze in here. This is where Maria will drop the laundry off at. Of course, we got it across the back of the bike. But yeah, so we'll come in here. And this is where we do our laundry at. So we'll get off here. Well, actually, we strapped it to the back of this bike. There's Maria climbing off. And so we strapped it to the back. It actually didn't really hold, but it stayed on there. So I guess we ain't got no complaints.
That's why this was about falling off. I said, why does this? It seems like it's falling down.
There you go. Take a video, baby, while I'm doing this so that way people can see.
How do you strap a flatbed load?
Yeah, this is a flatbed load. She's on logistics. Oh my God.
By using what you call that thing?
Wrap.
No, I know the strap, but
Bungee
cords.
So, but yeah, so that's kind of what we do here. And so we'll pull that off.
That's all the linens. One bag of linen.
And explain to them why we're doing linens. Pick up your mask so they can hear you.
They charge separate for clothes and linens. Some other laundry, like the previous ones where we're taking it before right there, they charge even by types of clothes. Like for shorts like that, they separate it. The towels, they separate it just to make the price, higher. So we settled to this laundry because I can just mix all the linens and all the clothings.
So here, I'm gonna let you get it so you can show them how it's done. I know this seems mean, but I'm gonna show you how she handles it. This is her little butt handling. And you have to understand, she's a small thing. She's sweet as hell. But this is what this looks like. So they bundle them up. They look like this when we pick them up. And then they have their charge rate based on what they're doing. Remember, right now it's 61 pesos to the dollar. So that's the given one. Which one do we normally do, baby?
The $1.99.
So we do the $1.99, which is basically $3 and something. And not quite that bad, but so they weigh it out. And this is going to be linen, so they get charged different. But we got these bed bugs. It's not bed bugs. I shouldn't say bed bugs. It's like a mite or whatever. It's like a sand flea. And you just have to fight against them, When you get bit by them, they itch for about 2 weeks. And it is... I put hydrocortisone on mine or aloe vera type of stuff. But Maria's option is to put a hot cup on the side of the bug bite. And that kind of helps. Go ahead and explain that.
So you see... no, Danny, thank you.
So they put the laundry detergent in there.
Yeah, so you see this is 7 kilo and something. But you can round it up to 8 because it's just 7.1 kilo. And so is this. So per load in washer, it has to be max of 7 kilo, which individually both are 7 kilo, So they're priced per load instead of being priced one for this, different price for each shorts, which is crap.
They do that. They actually do that in some places. So there's our ride again. We are proud of our ride because it took us a while to build that. People saying they knew how to do this, knew how to do that. On that left tire was going to put a alternator, which we had wired it to go in reverse. They hit a switch to pull us out because we have that trailer that goes behind it. But I just gave up. Even the hydraulic brakes, they couldn't figure that out. So these are not mechanically inclined type of people. I hate to be like that. Just couldn't find nobody. And these, it's just, and the thing is, we get upset. You tell us, we buy all the parts, we do everything you're asking us, and then you can't do the job. Yeah, it bothers us. It definitely bothers me because we don't play around when we're doing that. But there she is. She's got a receipt. How much?
So right now we got 398 pesos for the linens and clothes.
So 398 pesos for the linens and the clothes. Divide that by 61. Actually, we figured out about 57 pesos per dollar is about what we get for every dollar.
Our standard rate that we were doing is 56.
Yeah, about 56 pesos per dollar. We kind of keep that at the standard rate because even though the money goes up, about 56 is the lowest we see it. So we always keep it on the worst side to kind of see it. But you can see there's a car. The roads are not made for these cars. That bus is squeezing around with that car motorcycle squeezing through. Beautiful wrecks waiting to happen, and they get killed out here. It's just everybody don't realize that physical aspect of everything. And but this is one of the downtown areas. They do have some buildings that are better, but there ain't nothing organized. I don't see no city planners looking at any of this. You know, it's just a mixture of mash of everything.
That's where the mechanic guy that said they'll fix our motorcycles.
So she's complaining about one of the mechanic guys that is right there behind that one that says Sky Go. He's supposed to fix this motorcycle the way we want it, so that didn't happen either.
It's literally that one right in front.
And she was upset, started throwing rice all over the road.
Yeah, so if you have projects or innovations you want to do, it ain't in the Philippines because it's difficult to find that handshake agreement.
Yeah, that ain't happening. But all right, we'll kill it here, and we'll be able to come back and get this laundry tomorrow. So they'll have it probably ready tomorrow afternoon. Some places that they'll actually deliver it, you know, you got to sometimes prearrange your delivery, but this is so close to the house that it doesn't bother us, gets us out of the house for a moment. Like I said, we don't engage with people the whole time you've seen us talking. We don't really engage with nobody. It's just better that way because you never can tell what's going to come of something. But that being said, that's the roadway for this side. This is going back, going to my right. That'll be going back toward the house. And this side is basically goes right to one of the downtown cross sections. And they're walking down the road. She got an umbrella keeping the sun from beating her down. A lot of people are on their feet around here. And that's her again. So I don't know what she's chit-chatting about. I can hear her in my headset because we got headsets on our bicycle helmets, motorcycle helmets, just so we can hear because there's so much noise. Anyways, we'll move on to the next one. The next one should be us getting a massage type of deal. So we will talk to you guys in just a moment. This is probably going to be a little rough, but we're coming up to the intersection. This is Sano Grand Mall. They're not really malls, but that's what they name them so that you know that more than one business is inside of it. And we'll go in here. This is where we're going to get a massage at. We have to park right this. The front is where they park the motorcycles at, but we can't really park around here just because it's not a good spot for us to park. So I literally have handicap stickers on my bike. I'm handicapped. Here everything's corrupt, so I'll park around there. They'll let me park right there, so the security guard is back there, and they'll keep an eye on everything. You might hear the bike rattling a little bit. It wasn't supposed to be rattling, but the way they put it together, it rattles some. This is where they come back here and pick up everybody that's bought their groceries because there's a grocery store in the bottom portion of this. So they have a handicap spot right here. And so there's the handicap. And this is where we'll be at. So now we're going to go in and we'll show you the massage. So this is inside the mall. They got pharmacies, knick-knack places, people that still use watches. Upstairs goes to that whole mall in there. It's one grocery store with a upstairs. That's going to be for people getting massages by blind people or deaf people. Nothing fancy about it. And this is where we get our massage at. So for ours, we do whole body massage in a chair. You can go to a place where you can lay down, but it's just easy to do it here. So 280 pesos divided by 57 or 56. So it's basically $4 or $5. Maybe let's go and put it about $6 to make it easy. And that's what we do. And they've got the little chairs. You just sit down in them and you relax. So who we got?
We got Rim.
Who you getting?
Her.
Who?
Her, the one she's standing right
Are you going to be sitting right next to me?
I don't think
Fix
so.
it. Fix it. So we'll be
Well,
sitting
they're
here.
done now.
Hey, can we sit right here in front of the fan?
You can sit there and I can sit there.
Can we sit in front of the fan?
Yeah.
Can you bring the chair over here? So we're fixing it so she sits down right beside me. And that's really it. She'll sit right here. And so, yes, it's relaxing. You just got to get where you don't care what other people think about you. And I'm way beyond that point. So just kick back, you relax. He's going to do my massage. He's strong. He's done massages on me before. That type of deal. And nobody wants to ever massage her because of attitude. So we always have a hard time. So anyways, we're getting ready to do a massage. And they can do it with oil. So if you want to put oil on you, they can do that way as well. Babe, do I look okay? Face was kind of spotty. Did the heat get me? Did the heat get me? Okay. So anyways, we're going to do a massage. And after we get done, I will talk to you after we get done with it.